Hey guys, it's Lisa. So I am here at the Disneyland Hotel today, and I am here for a very specific reason, which is to check out the Broken Spell Lounge. They have some very nice exclusive items on their menu, so I want to inspect, I want to take a closer look and try as many things as I can, and then just have a really fun day. So yes, come along with me, let's hang out, and let us go to the Broken Spell Lounge. Actually, I take it back. We can't go straight to the Broken Spell Lounge because it opens at 4 p.m. and it is not 4 p.m. quite yet. So that means we can wander around. Maybe we'll go inside the Fantasia shop, or you know what? There's some decorations that I want to show you. But yes, we will make our way over there after we kill some time. And because we are at the Disneyland Hotel, we get to see the magnificent rug. I don't know why, but I am a enthusiastic person about this little rug. I think it's just because, okay, look, right over here, we have Dumbo, and then we have Peter Pan's ship over there, and the castle looks so cute. And then we have Flora, Fauna, and Merryweather all the way over there. But I came over here not to point out the rug and to fawn over it. I wanted to come over here to show you the wonderful decorations. So the Disneyland Hotel, you can always count on them to decorate a little bit here or there for any of the various holidays, like for St. Patrick's Day. They have great balloon decorations for St. Patrick's Day and for Valentine's Day, and look at this for 4th of July. But my favorite thing about the balloon decor, well, it's the little Mickey balloons. Isn't that fantastic? That, and then they also have like the little spirally ones. They are all so much fun, so varied. But yes, ooh, this one even has streamers. Another place where we get to see cute little Dumbo and the little pirate ship is right over here inside of the lobby. So they do always change out this wonderful mural. And right now we are celebrating the 70th. Look at how cute It's a Small World looks in the 70th colors. But the cutest, well, I mean, Donald. You are always the cutest. Look at that little duck butt. It is adorable. But look at the cake. Isn't this so cute? It definitely is reminding me of Sleeping Beauty. So cute. The frosting looks honestly like it would taste delicious. And plus the little Mickey heads on it. And look at little Mickey over there. He's just presenting his wonderful cake. Oh, look at this view of the wonderful cake. We are looking at it through these flowers. Isn't this so nice? And by the way, yes, this is, I think it's a pussy willow, right? So velvety, so soft. But another thing that I was thinking about as I was looking at this mural is that I would have loved if they had all the characters with party hats, like little birthday I would have screamed. That would have been so cute. Something that you can find at the Disneyland Hotel, well, I mean, any of the hotels is seating. Well, maybe not Pixar as much, but you can find seating over here, and right now it is wide open and we have the calm music. And usually this is taken up by when they have like conferences, like right over there and outside and everything. So sometimes these are taken, but when they're not, they are amazing. And then you can sit underneath this really nice artwork. And then if we go over this way, look at this artwork. Isn't this so nice? And in case you're wondering exactly where we are to the side of the Fantasia gift shop. But yes, there's seating all around the well, I would say the Grand has the best seating, and it also has the best air conditioning. Well, since we were right next to the Fantasia shop, I thought we may as well stop inside, and I am so glad that we did. I see that they restocked a couple items that I am really excited about, so I'll show you those in a moment. But look at this. I have not seen this shirt before. We have the Disneyland marquee. It's a nice, it's kind of nice thin gray shirt. And then the Disneyland marquee, and I love the little stars and starbursts. They are so cute. Love this. Okay. There's no price, which means that it's going to be $29.99, and for the most part, when you see these plain graphic tees, if you buy more than two, then they become $24.99. So that is something to keep in mind. If you buy one, then maybe if you buy a second one, you'll, enjoy a nice little discount. But look at this. This is so exciting to me that they restocked this. So I bought this when all of the merchandise came out, but check it out. It's a little set of Post-it notes, of sticky notes, and I'm a big stationery person. I love paper products. I love, paper and pens and all that kind of stuff. So I needed to get this. I was very excited about it, and I do love them. The only thing is that going in, I knew that Disneyland doesn't really make the best paper products, so they're a little bit thin and whatnot, but still, the cuteness is too much. And then it has a little elastic strap, so it'll stay closed. This is $19.99. And then look at what else they restocked. In my head, I'm like, okay, maybe I need to get this too. So check it out. It's a little set of postcards, and before I forget, this is $19.99, but as you can see, these are examples of what's inside. Let me show you. Oh man, this is gonna be hard with one hand. Oh my god, I think I just opened it up to the best one that there possibly could be. Look at that. I love Donald, and everything is so vintage and so wonderful. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna end up getting this so I can show you them without having to do it with one hand. But then something else they restocked. Look at this. Actually, wait, no, they didn't restock this. It's just that because they didn't have the postcards, I was less attracted to them. I was like, wait, I want both of them at the same time. So look at this. We have some floaty pens. You can see they have like the crowd on the front, the top one. There's Tinkerbell in the middle, and then there's Mickey at the bottom. I don't think that's really focusing, but just so you know, this is so cute. $22.99, and I feel like a lot of Disney merch is like if you give a mouse a cookie. So if I get the postcard set, then don't I want the pens? I mean, it's a lot, but still, they're so cute. I was thinking that this might be a shirt that you could do the 2 for X number of dollars deal, but unfortunately this one is priced, and it is priced at $34.99. But this is a nice Trader Sam shirt, a nice sunny buttercup yellow, and then look at the print, so colorful, so summery, so tropical. Oh my god, the tentacle. That kills me. Okay, Trader Sam's Enchanted Tiki Bar. This one is nice. This is a little bit of a heavier weight than the other shirt, but then check this out. This looks awesome. This is a really nice crew neck, and it looks like it's a slightly off-white, a little bit creamy. But check out right here at the chest, it says Trader Sam's, and there's a little bit of texture going on, and then the tentacle behind. This is so much fun. This is $49.99, and then check out the back. Look at this. The print is so much fun. It's the same print that's on the shirt, but I don't know if I had to choose between the two. I mean, first off, I would always choose a sweatshirt over a t-shirt because I love sweatshirts. I own way too many, but I think this design is so cute. And then when you put the chest pocket detail, that is so nice. So I came over to the plush section and I was like, wait a minute, oh my goodness, this is where the new emos usually are, and because they are a dying breed, there have been less and less and less of them, and they're taking up less shelf real estate, which is devastating to me. But I guess I have like half good news, because then I looked all the way down and we do have some Stitches, which is, I mean, he's a really cute new Wemo, but still, it makes me so sad. One day, if they stop stocking them, I don't know what I'll do, but I will be devastated. I am so happy that I popped inside of the Fantasia shop, because I did end up getting the little postcard set, and I told you I was going to show you. So let me see. Also, I was like, oh, I'm having such a hard time because it's with one hand, and here I am again with one hand. But yes, we have, let me go one by one. Well, maybe not every single one. Look at Tinkerbell. They all look so nice. Some of them, you can kind of see the halftone dots because it looks like it's just so vintage. This one is adorable. You already saw the one that I loved with Donald. Okay, this one I think is my favorite. It is so cute. I love Matterhorn. You know what that was? I mean, it still is one of my dream jobs, to be one of the cast members that goes, climbing up the Matterhorn in some lederhosen. What a wonderful job that would be. Look at this one. That is so, so cool. Let me see. This one is the, all the E tickets, the D tickets, C, B, A. And then look at this. This is so cool. The artwork is amazing. So anyway, let's see. This one fun. I'm showing you all of them. This one is very cool. I just love the old Disneyland logo too. Ooh, that really is the last one. And then they're made out of super nice thick cardstock. And then look at this on the back. The only thing is, I did not get the pens. I just felt like, you know what? I'm a pen snob. So I thought those really wouldn't make the cut, but this is so much fun. So it is time. It is time for us to go over to the Broken Spell Lounge because it is 4 p.m. So yes, in case you are wondering exactly where it is, here is the Fantasia shop, and we just exited out that way. The lobby is right ahead of us and the Fantasy Tower. And then this is the center of the hotel where the pool is. And then if you go all the way around, so right by Goofy's Kitchen, that is where Broken Spell Lounge is. So right over here, we're gonna walk this way. Also right by Coffee House, because Coffee House is to our left right now. But let's go ahead over there and we shall, usually you can just walk up and get a table really quick, but we'll see. Maybe it'll be busy. So here we go, right over here, and I have to say, this area right by Goofy's Kitchen is one of my favorites. One, because look at the rug. Isn't this so nice? I do love the rug that they put out seasonally in front of the hotel, but this one is so nice because look at the characters. Also, the colors are so nice. You can find little birds hidden amongst, like right there, right in front of us. And then also, because this is an old hotel, look at the tiniest, skinniest. This reminds me of when you go on attractions in Fantasyland. The turnstiles are so thin. This is such a tiny little escalator. Thought we may as well go on a little ride all the way up and then right back down. But also look at this. I love how the floor is glittery. Isn't that so nice? So yes, look at the artwork. So fun. I love vintage Disneyland. I love everything vintage. That's why I like the Vault collection so much for the 70th. Okay, and like I said, right back down. What an exciting adventure. Here we go. Shall I keep it going the whole time? I'm sure you're like, we get the point. And about 10 to 15 seconds later, here we go. Okay, so Goofy's Kitchen is right over here on the other side of Coffee House, and then Broken Spell Lounge is right next to it, right over here. I lied. It's not quite 4 p.m. Okay, well, that means we just have to wait 2 more minutes. But look at this. Okay, so live entertainment, 5:30, 6:45, 8 p.m. and 9:15, and I believe the sets are like 15 to 20 minutes long, and then open daily 4 p.m. to close. And look at how nice the logo is, and look at Aurora's crown right at the top. Isn't that so sweet? And then surrounding the lounge, you see all of these tree silhouettes, just like in Sleeping Beauty. And I always look for hidden Mickeys because look, there is in fact a little hidden Mickey. Isn't that so sweet? I feel like that one right there kind of looks like an upside down Pooh Bear if he was smushed a little bit. But yes, look at that hidden Mickey. Isn't that such a fun detail? Actually, you know what's nice? Because they're not open, I can show you the space a little bit. Well, from beyond, can't quite get inside, but look at how nice it is. They have some really nice comfy seating, and everything, like the pillows, are all themed to Sleeping Beauty, and it's really, really pretty. Like, look at the wallpaper all the way in the back over there. So nice. Don't mind me not being creepy at all, just hanging out behind the tree barriers. But I wanted to show you, look at the bar stools. The upholstery is so nice, and each one features a different little scene of the forest. And then there's also throw pillows, which I'm sure I'll be able to show you. Let's see, can I creepily show you? Not quite yet, but they do have throw pillows with the same fabric. Something else that I should explain before they open up is that it is on a first come, first served basis, so no reservations needed. And if you come on a really busy day, I do recommend you get here maybe a little bit earlier because you might have to wait. So for instance, it's empty right now, so of course we are going to get a seat right away, but sometimes you can wait a little while. But if there is a wait, then you just come over here to the hostess stand and they'll put your name down, and then you can be able to get one of these really comfy seats as soon as they open up. So I have been seated, and because I was one of the first people here, I was able to request a sofa, which is so nice. This one is not our sofa, but right over here, This is our sofa. Isn't this nice? And then, you know what? I was mistaken. The upholstery does not match the upholstery on the bar stools, but still very pretty nonetheless. And then we get a closer look. Isn't this so nice? All the trees. It makes you feel like you are in Sleeping Beauty. Ooh, pretty orchid. So nice and so moody. And then because they did open, the lights were on a little bit brighter when I was showing you the place, but now they've dimmed the lights and it's a little bit moodier. Look at me, just feeling like a princess with my nice, comfortable sofa. I am a sofa princess today. But let me go ahead and show you. I got a nice glass of water. I forgot how pretty everything is here. Look at the lighting. Everything is so nice and prismatic and shiny, including the menu. So these are just some bar nuts to enjoy in a little bit, but let me show you the menu. Look at how wonderfully metallic it is. And of course, the beautiful Sleeping Beauty trees. So on the inside, they do have 2 drinks. One is non-alcoholic, one is alcoholic in celebration of the 70th. And I did get the apricot vodka cocktail in the past, and it's so pretty. I have to say, all the drinks here, they're always presented in the most beautiful way. So even if you don't feel like getting a drink, maybe get one just because your eyes will be pleased. But yes, I didn't actually care for the apricot vodka cocktail. I did like that it was a little bit tart. It wasn't overly sweet, but it was a little bit, because it's like infused vodka, it felt like a little bit watery when I got it. But let's take a look at the specialty cocktails. Also, can we take a moment for the fact that the icons, they're that beautiful silvery finish, but also they are unique to each of the different drinks. The one that I have my eye on is the Benevolent Faerie. My friends got it the last time I was here and I did not, and I was really, really jealous because I got this one and I was like, wait a minute, I want that one. So here we are trying it again, but I also heard the Raven's Wing is delicious. Everything, I feel like you can't go wrong. Ooh, I've had the Inca Orchid in the past and it was fabulous. So you can go ahead and pause if you want to look. Also, look at the wonderful little tea light. Isn't that so nice? Okay, let me show you. These are all going to be different cocktails, specialty flights, bottled water, beer, and also wine. And the last page should be food. Of course, we're going to get food. Look at how pretty and shimmery, well, not shimmery, but how mirror and reflective like that is. But here, cuisine. So Parmesan truffle fries. Wow, I can't say anything. Those are phenomenal. You can't go wrong. Jumbo shrimp cocktail. The wings. Oh my gosh, when I was here, I got the wings. They were so good. Something else I got that was so delicious. Where is it? I got the turkey club. I can't see it in my viewfinder right now. Oh, there it is. Turkey club. It was so good. And the steak frite I've also had before. Those are delicious. Well, I guess I meant like the fries are delicious. The steak is. And then dessert. Maybe we'll get dessert. But I might get really full just from eating a lot of different things. I don't know. I kind of want the charcuterie pizza. So let me show you a very show-stopping drink. As soon as I saw that it was going to be smoked and everything, I was like, wait a minute, this one is going to be very good for the eyes. And it's true. They lit it a little bit at the table and it looked amazing. It looked incredible. So let me tell you what this is. This is the Raven's Wing, and it's cucumber mint infused Condessa prickly pear gin, Italicus, Starlina rose, lemon juice, pineapple juice, prickly pear syrup, and a smoked garnish. And garnished it was. And look at how pretty the little glass is. So nice. Okay, let's take a sip. It's really smoky. Ooh, it's not very sweet. You can definitely taste the lemon juice and it has like a little bit of fruitiness going on with it, but yum. And also, ooh, okay, the mint is really coming through. I love that. All about it. And plus, it's pink. We love that for it too. So, I mean, honestly, that's a really good cocktail. I would highly recommend that one. So I have a very, very special cocktail to show you, or it's actually 3 cocktails, 3 different flavors. So this is the Benevolent Faerie, and they do not specify which flavor is each one, so it's kind of like a mystery. We get to guess. So there is vanilla bean infused Golden Eagle vodka, Giver banana liqueur, pineapple juice, lemon juice, honey, coconut syrup, edible glitters. So let's try. I want to see the edible glitters. Ooh, okay. It's very, very, Ooh, this one is really, I don't know if you can see that. Very glittery. Okay, let's try this one since I already have it in my hand. Let me guess. It's gonna be blueberry flavored. Let's see. This tastes like banana. Ooh, and it's very strong. Like alcoholic strong. I feel a little bit of a burn, but I'm also a lightweight. Let's try the red one. This one is so pretty. It's so shimmery. I wanna stir it around so you get all the shimmer. Mmm, that's tasty. Okay, it has a cranberry flavor to it. Yum. And then this one, minty, I'm assuming. Let's see. Gotta stir it up. I want all the shimmer, you know? Ooh, you know what? This is the banana one. What were the other flavors? Okay, maybe this one was... No, okay, this is banana and pineapple, I think. Then I guess maybe this one is like vanilla-ish? I don't know. But I mean, it's a guessing game. We love that for it. And plus the presentation is so much fun. And I love edible glitter, so I'm all about it. And plus it's so nice. It's themed to the fairies, you know what I mean? And we are in a Sleeping Beauty themed bar, so I'm all about it. So I've been sipping on these and I am still kind of, it's a mystery to me exactly what the flavors are, but it's still so much fun. And I feel like, let me show you. Can you see all the beautiful edible glitter? It looks so nice and they definitely put a lot in each drink and it's so, I just love it. It makes it feel so magical. So in case you are wondering, I feel like these are so much fun and it's just kind of nice to have a themed drink. I mean, they're all kind of themed, but these are extra themed and you can only get them at Disneyland. So the food has shown up and I have a full table. I ordered 2 things because I was feeling that way. And also look, I put my sweatshirt on. This hat is from the Disney 100 and then this sweatshirt is too. I love it. It fits a little funny, okay? I don't love the way it fits, but I love the design, so it's okay. Anyway, let me show you the first thing I got. I have had this before and I loved it the last time that I was here. So this is the Turkey Club and it has slow roasted turkey breast, bacon, avocado, tomato, little gem lettuce, French bread, and French fries. And I thought the bread was the best part about it. It was so good. So let me go ahead and get a good bite. Ooh, okay. Well, it's kind of like sticking out, but that's okay. The bread is so delicious. Oh my goodness. It has a nice crust on the outside. It gives it a nice crispiness, but it's nice and pillowy and tender on the inside. And they give you a lot of turkey and I love it. It has a really good flavor. And then the best part, well, okay, I think there's 2 best parts. One is the avocado. It is phenomenal. I mean, it tastes like avocado. Who doesn't love that? Well, I'm sure a lot of people don't like that, but I do enjoy it a lot. And then the bacon, oh, it's like nice thickly cut bacon, gives it that nice salty meatiness. I mean, I love turkey clubs, but honestly, this is a really, really, really good turkey club. So I would highly, highly, highly recommend it. So now I have the item that I have not tried, and this is kind of sacrilegious because I think a lot of people are the biggest fans and they hype it up here at the Disneyland Resort, but I have just like never had it. So it's also large. I'm going to be bringing home a lot of food and I love when I do that. So this is the charcuterie pizza and there's artisan cured prosciutto, pepperoni, sausage, and tomato sauce. So I have my little slice right here. Let's give it a go. Oh. Okay, fine. I get what the hype is all about. It is really good. It definitely has like a robust flavor. I always feel like a nerd when I say robust. Something about it. I don't know. It's a weird word to use. But the flavors are really good. You can definitely taste the tomato sauce coming through. I mean, of course, it's a pizza. But the crust is okay. It's nothing to write home about. But then all of the meat on top is delicious, super salty, and it's also like a really large. Like I said, I'm going to be going home with a lot of food. And then what else? I like that of course the browning on the cheese is really delicious, but maybe I need a sauce. You know what I mean? Maybe I should ask for a sauce to go with it. I mean, I like sauces in general, so a sauce would probably plus this one up. So I have to come in with more thoughts, and they are all positive. So this sandwich, hands down, is the best thing I think to eat. Well, I mean, I think it's maybe just because I have a weakness for turkey clubs. And this one is so good because it has actual avocado slices and then it has an avocado aioli on top. So it's just so, so good. And I got mine without tomato. I'm sure that it would be nice and juicy with a tomato, but tomatoes are just not my thing. So all around, highly recommend that. And then the pizza, I already finished my slice, but you know what I was thinking? Okay, so I got a side of that avocado aioli that came with my club, and I was thinking maybe adding that, but also I feel like just straight up ranch would probably be the most delicious thing. I don't know if you can hear, but they have a couple guys warming up right now, so there's going to be live music, which is really, really nice. And I am just having the time of my life, just hanging out. Also, I feel, okay, I already mentioned that I hate the fit of this sweatshirt, right? It also has short sleeves. It's really curious, honestly, but yeah, anyway. Casually hanging out on this sofa. It's so nice, so velvety. And then I love the wallpaper so much. And Sleeping Beauty is one of my favorite princesses, even though she doesn't really do anything. And she's sleeping the whole movie, okay? Still, I love her. Anyway, just enjoying this and about to enjoy the music. Just finished performing, and honestly that music was so awesome. It was so relaxing, and I am usually not the biggest fan of live music while you're dining. I'm not one of those people, okay? I always feel like a bad person or a loser in some way for saying that, but it's just the way I feel, okay? Anyway, it was really, really nice. They were really talented, and it was really soothing and relaxing, and it was so nice as I'm taking home, let me show you. I'm taking home so much food right now, like that whole pizza and half a sandwich, but I'm very excited. And I would order dessert, but honestly, it sounds like a lot. Let me tell you the dessert options though. They have two, and I swear I've gotten the molten chocolate cake before, but it was very, very small if I remember correctly. And then the New York style cheesecake, it's salted bourbon, caramel, and strawberry compote. It sounds really good, but like I said, I'm very full, and that's saying something because I have the biggest sweet tooth and I always have room for desserts. But I guess not today. Well, this is going to be the end of I don't even know if this is going to be the end of the video. Maybe I'll go get dessert. I feel like I could go eat dessert somewhere else now. But I just wanted to update you because, remember, I was like, I can't really tell exactly what these are flavored like. So they all had the same base. So it was like pineapple and coconut cream, and there were, what I listed off in the menu, that was the base. And then the blue one had blueberry. And then Fashionola, it was like a bunch of tropical fruits for the red one. And then matcha for the green one, which I was very surprised by. But all around, so good. I love the glitter. I love how, it's kind of like it's kitschy. It's gimmicky, but I love that about it. I love a good gimmick. Ooh, I am so happy I found a little spot. In fact, look, we're right by, well, this is the Fantasy Tower. Right by the Fantasy Tower sign. I don't know if that's all that amazing, but yes, I am having the best time. I can see the sun is starting to set. I can hear the pool. I can hear the Disneyland Hotel music, which is one of my favorite things. But yes, I think that's going to do it for this video. But let me say, I love the Broken Spell Lounge. I love how relaxed it is. I love like the moodiness, the lighting, the decorations are so nice. And then the live music was amazing. And then the drinks and the food were incredible. So everything I had was so good. Benevolent Faerie was the name of the drink that I had. It was really, really awesome. I just love it, the sparkly bits and so good. And then the food, okay, that club sandwich is incredible. I just loved it so much. Although, well, two things. One, the server, David, was so helpful and so kind, and we were talking to him and I was like, oh, this sandwich is so good. And he was like, well, I don't love avocado, so for me it's not. And I was like, well, I think I said that. I was like, if you love avocado, you will love this, but if you don't, well, maybe you won't. And then that pizza, you know what I was looking at? The price is so cheap. It's like $24, and it was big. You saw how big it was. Easily splittable. So in terms of like value, that pizza, and also there were two other pizzas. There's the margarita pizza and then the seasonal one. I asked what the seasonal pizza was, and they said it was seafood. So I think, you know, I think probably a handful of you, maybe a lot of you will have the same reaction I did, where I was like, no, that's okay. I don't need a seafood pizza. But the charcuterie was so good, and I'm just sad I didn't get dessert. And I was thinking about it. I was like, should I get dessert? I think I'm good. You know, one of the first few days where I'm like not actively trying to get dessert. But yes, I had so much fun. I'm gonna go home with my postcards, and I had one of the best days just hanging out at one of my favorite places to be, the Disneyland Hotel. So yes, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you had fun coming along with me, and I will catch you in the next one. Okay, see ya.